Transcendence really is about. I think it's a very unique film in the sense that this film is foretelling, of what is to come, and it's not like, ooh, this might happen. We might be able to do this one day in 100 years, 200 years. No, this is technology that it will be in use, and is in use to some degree today, but will be in full use in 30 to 40 years. I mean, this is our future. There's nothing we're not going to be able to get away from it.
How would you can you describe Transcendence, or define it as it relates to this film, as it's described in the film?
Well, Transcendence, in the sense of the film, is it's the idea of eternal life, isn't it? Almost. And it's right in that area. The ability to upload a human being's consciousness with emotion, with, a sentient being. And once that's there, it's there forever. Until what? You erase it. Does that become a crime at that point? Or you unplug it? Does that become a crime at that point? I mean, there's so many possibilities, there's so many things. But that's the great thing about this film. This film is not just a sci-fi kind of thing. This is real, very real. And that I think will resonate with the audience. I think it should resonate with the masses, because we should know what's coming, man. I mean, transcendence, the singularity, essentially achieving eternal life, in whatever form.
Who is Dr. Will Castor?
Dr. Will Castor, the character I play, is a very gifted scientist and professor who has been working on a project of artificial intelligence with his wife. It's their passion, it's their dream. Computer's name is Pin. And he is 1,000% dedicated to this technology, as is his wife. Will is a little more on the risk-taking side of things. Though when it comes down to, once he's incapacitated and is dying, they have a little bit of time. There's this sort of moral dilemma, the moral, what is this? What, should we do this? Is this wrong? Is this, how will this go? I mean, people fear what they don't understand. But in the split second when you have to make a choice, whether it's death for that person that you love, or uploading their consciousness into a machine, I mean, hard drive to hard drive, everything, would we do it? I think everyone can relate to that. Would you do it? If it was the last second, with that person you loved, you never see him again, never hear him again, never talk to him again. If you had the opportunity to plug him in, we'd all do it. I think we'd all do it.
Thank you, Ryan. This has a great cast of actors, and you have Wally Pfister, who, is a legend in himself. How was that, working with all of these people?
Stepping into this film, first of all, Wally and I had developed a relationship going based on the screenplay. We had developed a really tight bond, throwing ideas back and forth to one another and taking it and trying to make it a bigger beast, if you will, and to throw a few more little questions in there, that we should I think we should all ponder. which people will get when they see the film. But Wally was 1,000% passionate and committed to not just making this a sci-fi film and with some great visual, tricks and whatnot. I think Wally's taking a film that that deals with technology and the possibilities thereof, what we've got available and what's coming, but done it on a very human level. I mean, he was brilliant, allowing for the breaths and the moments for the characters, which is humanity, which, that breath, that thought process, things don't just come like that in movies or in life. In movies they do. But he allowed for that humanity, that breath to set up once Will is in the computer. Wally came on set and knew exactly what he wanted to do, exactly the shots he needed. He was top notch. I mean, just above and beyond. Paul Bettany, who's a brother and one of my best friends in the world, I wanted to introduce him to Wally for this film so badly because of his brilliance, because of his ability as an actor, certainly, but he's brilliant, Paul. And Rebecca was a gift because she came in and she blew us all away. She was infinitely more smart than any of us. But that collaboration, turned into something quite magic. And then you bring Morgan in, and it just grounds the whole show. So, yeah, Morgan and his presence, being in a way, the sort of eyes and ears or skeptic. Rebecca being the heart and soul of the film, Paul teetering, and then Will in there thinking that he's doing, what he should be doing.